Great to be here with you tonight, and I feel really honored to get this award. You know, looking back at high school, or even junior high to high school, it was a lot of fun. It was good times. Things were different back then. They were community schools. In other words, everybody in my neighborhood, kids that I hung out with or grew up with, we all went to the same school. It wasn't busing all over the place. We knew each other. I walked to school. I was that close. So you kind of hung out with all your friends and you were there for the whole 4-year period. I had a lot of fun there. I played sports. That was probably the biggest part of what I did. I was one of the only people to play varsity basketball when I was in the 9th grade. I was pretty good, even if I don't say so myself. The track and field, I played that also. But again, it was with the people that you grew up with. The coaches and the staff there at the high school, they were very supportive. If you had any issues going on, they were right there to help you. And I think playing sports gave me the ability to do a lot of things in this job today, because everything in life is competitive. So if you learn how to compete and you learn how to take a defeat, but yet go on, it is very important in life. If I was talking to the kids that are coming up today in high school, and I do once in a while, I would tell them, you're going to make a lot of choices on what you want to do. I never thought that I'd be doing this at all. I thought that I'd be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. But the best thing that ever happened to me is I went into the United States Marine Corps. That made me a lot more than I've ever been. It gave me structure. It gave me responsibility. It taught me how to take orders. It taught me how to make sure my appearance was good. And that military life transferred into when I got out. Law enforcement was the closest thing to the military structure that I was used to. And that's why I gravitated to it. So I never really got into the profession that I thought I was going to get into in high school. And you're going to find out with these kids, that's a lot that's going to happen. They think they know where they're headed, but until they get a little bit farther on in life, you're really not 100% sure of that. So I think the school system was great. I was very proud to go to Lake Worth. I remember something that's funny and very coincidental. They had a day where you could choose a profession. It was like, be something for a day. And I told them I'd like to go down to the police department and be the police chief for a day in Lake Worth. So I did. There was a picture of me sitting behind the desk with the hat on and everything. So I was the police chief for a day. So now coincidentally, Lake Worth's one of the places that we took over their police department. So basically, I am the chief of Lake Worth. So that was pretty funny. Anyhow, thank you again for this honor. Thank you again for recognizing people that have given back to the community. It's nice that I can give back to this community where I grew up, and I try to do that. A lot of people don't realize, but I've given back $14 million from my law enforcement trust funds. That's the money I take from the bad guys and I give it back to the good guys. And it's all about kids. It's all about programs to help kids grow up in this community and stay out of the gangs and make something out of themselves. So again, thank you very much for being here.